Hello everyone, after some time we are back. Most of the games from the loser bracket are already finished, so I have lots of interesting games to show you, just need to find some time to do it. But this game is against Kato on the left, playing as orders as usual. That means he will going into trikes, so spoilers ahead. And Blacksir playing as smuggler. Wow, we didn't see smugglers in the action yet, so I'm hyped how they perform. Smugglers have some very interesting features like flamer tanks, very good tier 3 unit, very good against everything, expects a heavy armor. Also, it's the fastest tier 3 unit in the game. And some discounts from the starport. And very good superpowers, which block enemy missiles and vision. So they definitely have some options in the late game, but on other hand, orders are very good in the early game because they have riders, very good strike, and their main battle tank have very good rate of fire and also very good speed. Definitely better than smugglers generic tanks, which are just cheaper and faster to produce. And here we have some first action. Kato is preventing a capture of this free refinery. And you can see Blacksir have some problem with that because riders are very fast. It's hard to capture them with just light infantry. Also, riders got a slightly better range. He lost just one, and killed 500, so still pretty even, I would say. But here's the problem with trikes. You never know from which angle they attack on you. And he decided to kill also the Blacksir free spice refinery. So yeah, no free harvesters anymore. And Blacksir need to react to this. Somehow try to kill Kato's own refinery. Otherwise he will be behind in eco. But you know, it's easier said than done. You cannot just go and kill the refinery because it'll leave your base open to the trikes. That's the main advantage of trikes. You never know from where they come and when they come. Like you can clearly see the Blacksir think that the trikes will come from behind, but they are actually in front of his base. And because riders are so fast, they can just show up, do some little damage, disappear and show up elsewhere. Most of the Blacksir troopers are in the background, but trikes are in front. There are just 3 troopers there. Trikes kill them quite easily. We can now clearly see force Blacksir to change his build order, just in case he loses some wind trap. But it leaves him overall behind. You can clearly see Kato is on 5 harvesters and Blacksir is just on 4, just because he was forced to build 1 more wind trap. At least it paid off. He loses 1, but he is not on a low power. Wind trap cost I think 220, so it's not a big deal, but as I said earlier, any alteration to your default build order leave you slightly behind. Like both players build their heavy factories in a similar time, but Kato managed to build 1 more refinery. Again, try to attack from the background. There is an infantry outpositioned. He will probably can go for the spice refinery because they are much easier to kill than the harvesters. Just look at the damage. If you got like 10 riders, the light infantry do exactly 0 against strikes, and even troopers have sometimes problems. So it starts to narrow a little bit. Also, lots of riders are very low health, so he can probably just go for the repair. But despite this, Blacksir lost 2k and Kato just 700. So far very good trade for Kato. That early tries really paid themselves. And now he built engineer and he go for the capture and it will boost his eco even more. He's already ahead with eco. And this is interesting. You can see like Blacksir again lose lots of his infantry. But if you just leave one tank in front of the infantry, the Drag Rider will be not as effective. Like usually you always wanna use some heavy armor in front of your infantry, just for protection and to suck up damage. But Kato has also lots of tanks. Yeah, he's on full low production, and Blacksir is just on 2 heavy factories so far. And in tank versus tank scenarios, all those tanks are just better. As smugglers, you just need more of them. Usually it wouldn't be a problem, because smuggle tanks are faster to build, but because Blacksir is just on 2 heavy factories, Kato can outproduce him. And again, Blacksir tanks are a little bit outpositioned, so the trooper squad is just annihilated. Wow, the difference is massive. Not only because Kato produced more, but he also trade much better. Kato is expanding, and he can also build a refinery here, because this spice build is really close to your refinery. Also the recreation here is quite fine, so you can probably put there like 4 or 5 harvesters, no problem. Okay. MCV also for the Blacksir. Good call, but he's so behind in the army, like probably Kato can overwhelm him here if he discovered that he's expanding also. One tank here and force all the tries to go back. Now there is no tank there, and Kato feels so confident to kill all this blob. Yeah, you never outrun trikes. Okay, but you got some army here and probably try to snipe this refinery, which is good objective, just to force harvesters to go on long distance mining. But there is so much tanks here, like look at it, this mass. There's no way the Blacksir can win against this. Killed one Kato tank and lost every tank he has. Now we are in mid game. That means the production for both players are fully developed and they can just focus on building turrets or securing ground or just building more eco. Wow, the sheer mass of Kato's army overwhelmed Blacksir. There's so many husks here, units have even problem with bout fighting. Massive. You're really looking like a World War I battlefield, like pure attritional warfare. But Blacksir just start popping up turrets and he will probably survive. Kato can do the same, just build some wing traps into the enemy base and start building turrets also. And from then it will be just who got more money and who got more production, which is Kato right now. Yeah, probably better choice just go for the sun flying. Let's see the statistics. Yeah, both lost a lot, but the economy difference is bigger and bigger. 9 harvesters versus 13. Yeah. And still Kato secured this spice mining, so he not even have more harvesters. He get even better spice fields which are closer to his refineries. Blacksir knows this, so yeah, he's going to the north, and this is probably a good choice because, like, as you can see, this is no-go zone. Five turrets, and this is the problem when we play the Ordos. It doesn't have missile tanks, which are very good versus turrets. You get just CGs. Now he wall himself. That means that the infantry and basic tanks cannot shoot the turrets directly, they need to destroy wall first. And because Ordos have no missile tanks just from the starport, there is just not easy way to kill this front line. And Blacksir expand here. He probably should build some refinery because he's really behind in the economy, like 15 versus 9. In the long run, Kato can just outproduce him. Also, Kato knows that middle is no man's land, so he tries some flank, and this is really risky for the Blacksir. He cannot afford losing his north expansion. Blacksir is really outpositioned. Like, if he loses this expansion, I would tell it will be also the game changer. He's going for tech. That means flamers will show up soon. But look at this. How will Blacksir react? He's going for the main base. No, expansion instead. Leaving his own expansion to his destiny. I'm not sure. Because, you know, because same strategy as Blacksir, turret and walls can be also built by Kato. But here the flamers, and look at the damage, especially against the infantry, is massive. Also, you can flamers are also the fastest tier 3 unit in the game. You can use it as a harass unit against sneaky attacks to enemy base. But here's the main army going to the back, and it's starting looking grim, I will tell you that. The sheer difference of the army is massive. Blacksir doesn't have almost anything here, just showing up turret, but he gets some money at least for production for now, and he was forced to sell all his tech. at least Kato's reinforcements are blocked because of the walls. Yeah, total attritional warfare. Long artillery shooting at the front line, destroying everything and rebuilding and so on. Actually, the damage versus the crew is not as bad as I thought. It's not the best. Definitely the missile tanks would be the better choice, and Kato already got the starport, so he will probably start produce some soon. Using background, but just 2 tanks, not much. But anyway, I feel the difference is really big. Like, wow, 28 harvesters versus 9. Like, most of them are probably from the starport, but like in the long run, I don't see a comeback from this. Like, Blacksir definitely needs some expand. He doesn't even have the space to build anywhere. He's just on 2 heavy factories. He can just probably expand here, or just build here, or here. Also, there is not much spice in his main base. Ooh, you don't wanna use your flamers against tanks. It's the worst choice you have. Like, the damage versus heavy armor is really bad. Probably even too much bad. But you can use your flamers as harass unit. Build some flamers, sneak behind and go for the buildings. 3 flamers can kill a building almost instantly. Like 4 definitely can kill a building instantly. And then just retreat because they are fast and show up as well and kill again some buildings, usually tech or a heavy factory. Oh, what is this? Really long distance mining probably going, and also, as you can see, flamer tank can destroy spies, so you can use 1 flamer tank into enemy's spice field and remove it. First aviators on the scene, and there's lots of infantry and nothing to counter. Blacksir has just troopers, but he goes the flamers. Wow, look at the damage versus infantry, insane. Like, all these infantry block is just can do nothing, just go back or die in the flames. Well, this is how you use your flamers. They kill everything, expect the heavy armor extremely fast. The only disadvantage is they are on light armor, and also the health is not the best. But the damage was infantry, light armor like deviators or siege tanks or missile tanks or buildings are really good. to save a day this time, but wow, Kato already expand here. There's lots of army background. Ooh, and just look at the army graph. It's over. Even the flamer tanks cannot save Blacksir at this point. Yeah, GG. But it was very interesting to see smugglers in action. Even we didn't see all their potential, like we didn't see the cheap starport or jammer superpower, which is really cool and powerful if used right. Kato was very aggressive all the game, and in small steps he really win a small engagement here and there and leave Blacksir more and more behind in build order, in economy and overall army. Center of the map was more or less draft, but from the point when Kato took the north, it was already settled. So let's look into the second game. This time we are on the map. Warm Graveyard, chosen by the Blacksir. Because we lose, choose the next map. And this map is also made by the Blacksir, so he knows every corner, every trick in the book on this map. That's probably why he chose it in the first place. Kato is again playing as Ordos, so he will be Tri-King. But Blacksir this time is playing as Corino. That means he will go to Saudukars, very good unit versus vehicles. Not because of their damage, but because they never miss. And very good bombardment tank, which we already saw in the game versus the Keep. But first, he must survive the early game, because again, Orders are just insanely overpowered in the early game because of riders. But because this map is quite big, it's hard to achieve anything here because just because of the distance. There are also not any secondary objective in terms of some neutral buildings, so it's more narrow. Just go for the base, try to kill something, harass your unit, delay his build order, kill some unit here and there, just that your opponent never gets some big mass army in the early game. Kato is going for only wind trap Blacksir have right now, which is smart, but no low power yet. So far, Kato didn't lose any trike, very good play. But Blacksir was already 400, like it's not much in compared, so even if only if the difference will be like 1000 or 2000, it's start to looking grim. Yeah, this is the first threat, so this is the no-go zone for the trike for now. But it has also some cost. Kato should be ahead with the build order, but for whatever reason he is not. Like why? He probably forgot to build at some time. Yeah, lots of troopers here, this is no. I think so far he didn't lose any trike. Yeah, he still didn't lose, and now he got almost 10 trikes, which is good. But Blacksir just producing troopers, so even with 10 trike, it will be hard to achieve something. And Kato probably is going for the building first. Yeah, heavy factory from Blacksir Heavy factory also from Kato. Similar. And yeah, he walled himself after Heavy factory. He was like, I have enough of your annoying trikes. Also, first, Corino tank. Corino tanks are very good choice versus trikes. Because they have better splash damage, so it's harder for trikes to dodge their projectiles. But they are also much slower than compared to the smuggler tanks. So everything has some pro and costs. Yeah, Kato is looking something to kill, but there's nothing here. This is walled. The wall. He see probably this one, so he know there is no going there. Also in the north, so he can go just here, and this is well protected. There is also 2 tanks here. If just one tank, it will be like here. Then he can't even go versus the troopers. Because when you are very good in micromanagement, you can also use one trike for the distraction of the troopers and use the rest for killing spree. Yeah, just with the damage. Let's see the economy. It's 8 harvester versus 7. This time Blacksir is a little bit ahead. Even despite the fact that he was harassed and he was forced to build wall and gun turret. 9 versus 7. Why is that? See the army. It looks like Kato don't know what to do now, because he know this is walled also, and they're all army in one block here. So because the reinforcements, it took some time to reinforcements to go here. It's very risky to just go for some engagement. Let's see the army. Yeah, like he's ahead 3k. That's a lot, so he can probably do this. He's also ahead because Blacksir is going for the early expansion. Like, it's not very early expansion, but he just wanna mining from the here, because here the spice is closer, and this is also much safer spicing field. He got lots of army, and he just Lexic. Like he probably I don't know. It looks like he don't know what to do. He's aware of some flank, which is very possible in this big map. He couldn't miss these 5 tanks here. He's going here. There is not much here so far. Just some infantrymen. He can probably kill these. Was 2 tanks. But was worth it if he killed also some harvesters. He's close. Did he manage it? Did he manage? Oh, he killed 1. And second is saved by the Carial. Yeah, this was probably a good achievement. He can just go back. The hand. Blacksir just decide to go back. I like this. Blacksir is probably only player who actually repair his vehicles. He also repaired his harvester. Just look here on this unit. It's so low on health that it will be killed instantly from any projectile. So it's always worth it to repair it, because repairing is really cheap, it's almost for free. Now, the harassing tactic Kato used in previous game really don't work in here, because there is just nothing to harass. Blacksir just walled himself inside his base. And what can he do? Like on these big maps, where the reinforcements took time to go near the enemy base, you probably wanna expand really close to the enemy, like here, or be like really crazy and go here. Kato definitely knows there is nothing here. He can use it in his advantage. And there is also tech, you see right there. These old tech buildings, if he snipes it will be good, but Blacksir already wear out all his army, so yeah, doesn't go anywhere. Outpost is probably not the worst, not the best choice. Like X-Labs would be the best choice. They are weak and very costly, also prevent to build tier 3. Yeah, we already see some bombardment tanks. Blacksir already got a high-tech factory, which means he can produce missile tanks and Saudukars. Where the Saudukars riders are just no, they will be killed instantly. An advantage of bombardment tanks is the only unit besides the combat tanks that can shoot while moving. So we can move forward, then go back, and it will still cover your retreat. Oh, I also like this. Kato built turrets in the corners just to be safe against some sneaky engineer from behind or from the corners. I will probably do also one here, just in the case. So yeah, Kato got slightly advantage in army, but it's mostly a tier 1 army. On the other hand, Blacksir got lots of tier 3 units. And they are very good versus tanks, also versus infantry. The main disadvantage is they are not very accurate and very slow to build. So far so possible, very unusual for Kato game playstyle. He got insanely lots of tanks, also lots of infantry, but no carriers, and his harvesters are already on a long distance mining. So in the long run, he should be behind the Eco. He already is. Even he got more harvesters. And this time it's Blacksir who is on the attack. So let's see how it is go. Kato got more army, so we decided going in. He got a lot much more, so yeah, but there is also some missile tanks versus tanks. Bombardment tanks versus everything. So I don't know, but Kato lost a lot. I still think the best choice for him would be to expand really close to the Blacksir base, like here. So he can harass at the bottom and block main Blacksir army on the top with his own army. We got the frigate from Blacksir because he is scoring. He got Imperial reinforcements, which will bring some small Sadukar squad anywhere on the map. Yeah, but Kato noticed. At least they managed to kill radar. Not bad. Hey, will he go here? But there's also lots of tier 3 unit, right? How can you deal with this with just basic tier 1? I'm not sure. He also lots of army here, so we can probably do some harassment here and just local most of the Blacksir army here, but he doesn't know where Blacksir actually is. Oh, sorry. Now he knows. Yeah, this is annoying. Bombardment tanks are probably pretty too much fast for tier 3 unit. But without tournaments like this, we would never know. Yeah, I would say this was the bad, definitely the bad trade for the Kato. In like what his options are now. Like, well, now you can see some disadvantage of Ordos faction. Their tier 3 options are really limited. They have no missile tanks, which he definitely need at this moment. And tier 3 deviator, it can capture enemy unit, but it's tricky. Firstly, captured unit doesn't mean destroy that unit. Enemy can just wait after the capture effect disappear, and it's hard to manage. Also, deviators are very, very weak. Here's some first missile tanks. Yeah, but missile tanks from Star Wars are so expensive, and you need also missile tanks from your main factory, which Kato don't have. Long distance mining is probably not the effective way. Even the harvester count is even, Blacksir just are on a much better eco spot. Yeah, at least Kato got a house bomb. Like, if he uses it here, it will be massive. It will destroy all this army. Good value. But he sadly he doesn't know they are here. But he's also on tier 3 right now, so he can use stealth tracks for vision and for scouting. Second Imperial reinforcements. By the way, one of the main disadvantages of foreign faction is they actually doesn't have very good superpowers. From Palace they have rally Sadukas, which just speed up Saduka production and give them some veterancy, and they got Imperial reinforcements, which are not extremely destructive compared to house bomb or airstrike or whatever. Yeah, I see the marker for the house bomb, but sadly Blacksir moved his army in front, and most of them are missed. Like just one bombardment is 3, but unlucky. This is funny. Kato just moves his deviators right into the enemy army, because when they die, they also spread the gas around them. start looking grim. Now Blacksir has the army advantage. And what can Kato do? Like, it's really hard when you are orders and you don't have missile tanks, and your tier 3 units are mostly just capture. And you can try to stealth the riders, just go somewhere behind and attack in the right moment, but it's also very risky. It probably wouldn't work most of the time. Yeah, it's GG. Like in this game, you can clearly see the orders a little bit lax in the late game, because they doesn't have missile tanks, and they doesn't and the tier 3 units are just for capturing. They doesn't do any like big damage. Like, you can argue that the bombardment tanks from Corino are just OP, which is true at this moment, but I would say even if Blacksir play any other faction, he will have some advantage in a late game with his tier 3 unit and missile tanks. So it's 1-1, and for the last decisive match, you must wait until the next video. See you again.